All right, what's up, everybody? Caught me yawning there a little bit as I was going live, but we are going to finally, after I would say a long wait, a short wait, actually get to play some Brothers War. So I want to also let y'all know I have a bunch of videos coming over the next few days that are going to cover Brothers War a
Wait,
lot of
actually
different
get
ways.
to
Oh
play.
no, oh no, you had me in stereo for a second there, but coming a lot of different ways. So it's going to be stuff covering like most underrated cards, overrated cards, my top 10, which ones are probably the best value to pick up this weekend at pre-release. That's going to be tomorrow morning. What the most expensive ones are, so you kind of know maybe which if you open one, you know what to trade. So I'm just trying some different stuff that I don't normally cover to try to help y'all out and give you a few different perspectives there. So hopefully it works out. I don't really know. We're offering some different things, but I just want to put that out there so you know what other videos to check for if you're checking in here on the stream. We do have a variety of decks to play today. I think I put in, oh my gosh, let me go look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 deck lists. So we're probably, not probably, but obviously not going to play them all. My guess is I'm probably going to stream here on YouTube for somewhere in the ballpark of 2 hours, and we'll see what decks we get in. We'll probably play two different ones, maybe play each one for an hour each, so we can kind of learn from the decks, make some changes, and we're probably going to let the community, y'all, decide possibly what we're going to play. Check it out. If somebody wants to pop a super chat with a suggestion or something, that's a thing. I don't know. We'll see. But my question to those of you that are here early, because it looks like 6 or 7 of y'all popped in here real. Actually, 18 of y'all are already here, popped in real early. What decks do y'all want to see the beginning of this season? Whether it's on this stream live, which by the way, I'm going to be streaming on Facebook Gaming after this, and then on Twitch in the evening. So I'm going to be streaming all day if you want to follow me around the internet. PowrDragn everywhere. But whether it's on stream today or in a YouTube video, what are some of the first decks or deck types, or even just cards, you would like to see featured? Because that's a big thing, right? Like if I could put out stuff that's better for y'all, that would be great. Quillypin says, "Hi, good luck with the games. I hope the cards are looking fun." I would say honestly, the so far the sets actually looked really good. I don't really have a problem with the set. Truthfully, I think it's been very good. Uh, my concern is really that there's probably too many good cards, and the reality is they can't all make a reasonable deck list anywhere. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works, right? As standard gets bigger and we add more sets, you start seeing more quality cards, but that means either something has to get bumped or it has to be outright better than something else. And that's going to be really tough with some of these deck lists. So I made a lot of tough choices on some of these lists. So we'll see. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of curious what all y'all want to see. Rod Steamshaft says mono red spells burn. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's just mono red aggro. Mono red spells burn. I don't. Is it just mono red? I don't think there is a quality mono red just straight burn deck. I'm pretty sure I tried behind the scenes to test one out a couple of times during Dominaria United, and it was not very good. I don't think I even won more than a handful of games with it. So if you're looking to play just burn spells, I don't know if we're there yet. I don't think we have enough. Honestly, I don't think we have enough spells that you could split between dealing enough damage to the opponent or some type of recurring damage and still deal with all the creatures. So I think that's a little bit tough. Cooleypin says, curious about blue-white soldiers. I think I technically have a Jeskai soldiers. It really is blue-white. It just splashes the red-white legendary guy. You want to see Urza go ultimate and pulled off the men. Well, we could try to do that. I have a deck that might be able to do it. Clips, I totally understand that many cards try. Brian says, really want to see soldiers. Okay, soldiers and Meld. That's a kind of the recurring thing so far. Like to see a creature artifact deck. I do have one of those. It's a mono green-ish. Actually, no. I have a Selesnya artifact deck and a mono green deck that splashes some artifacts. That we might get to those probably on the second stream over on Facebook today. Hello from Brazil, Dragonis Legendarios. That actually is a cool name. I welcome all the dragons in the channel. Urza and/or Mishra. That's a little easier said than done. All right, let's hop over and take a look at the deck list. A bunch of y'all are starting to flock in here now. Thank you for stopping by this afternoon. Let's go. Let me switch screens here and we will take a look. Oh no, why is it? Oh, I know why. Because I had to download the new client that's not in here. Well, let's go ahead and fix that so y'all can actually see what we're doing. Otherwise, that would be kind of silly. There we go. Boom. I have to like let you see my beautiful face though, because that would just be weird to have this disembodied voice, because that's not how we do things around here. There we go. All right. Let's see. Rod says new enchantment that does +1 damage for all red source plus monster Swift Spear might make burn more viable. I don't think Swift Spear is as good as it used to be. I don't think there's. Let me correct that statement. I think Swift Spear is better in older formats because of the cards that exist and the creatures you will play around it. I don't think that same situation exists currently, nor are the spells as good. Because realistically, what burn spells are we playing? We're playing Play with Fire, and we're playing the 3 mana one, right? And that's it. Or the 3 damage one. Like, that we're not really playing anything else. So is that enough to make Swift Spear good enough in a deck that's mostly creatures, right? And I guess maybe we're still playing the Commando Faces Kakazan, right? So that's not that many spells really to trigger the Swift Spear. So I don't know if it's necessarily better than still just playing like the Phoenix Chick that's just coming over the top and getting consistent damage in. You know, so that's the stuff I'd be looking at. Meld, Mishra Seam, Sweet, Red-Black Artifacts, Aggro. Would you really want to see is the Arena client working properly? We've not, honestly, I've not had but maybe one issue with the Arena client in forever. I didn't even have an issue with the last pre-release or early access thing. So that's something. Let me see. What did I put here? This Urza's Festival list. I actually, since we're going to be playing Storm the Festival anyway, what if, hear me out, I make a change just so we can play Titania as well. And we're going to try to go max Meld. This is going to be a little crazy, right? But what if? I mean, we're not really putting stuff in the graveyard, but whatever. Like, we're just going to go maximum Meld here. Because we can. I don't have any other good reason. We're early accessing here. We'll just play 2 of each. Just to increase the odds that we can actually hit them. Now, I have to remove some things. So, I don't know. Maybe we get rid of... let's say 1 Loam Speaker... 1 Wandering Emperor. We're trying way too hard to make this happen, honestly. Maybe get rid of this Platoon dispenser. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of Wandering Emperor. Like, we're gonna live on the edge here. We're gonna live on the edge. This is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna go hard on the Meld here. So now this has the ability to meld Titania. Actually, wait. Oh, I have to have 4 more lands in the graveyard though. We may not be able to do this. That's unfortunate. This can put stuff in the graveyard, but that's not really the same thing. I mean, I guess we could activate it a couple times if we had to. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Or I could play more like Blast Zones and other stuff that we could put in the graveyard. I mean, that would be a thing we can do. A little weird. Not really sure how I'd feel about that. But, I don't know. Let's see. Catching up in the chat here. Bant Soldiers. I don't think I have Bant. I've got a Just Guy Soldiers. Shame you can't mix and match Meld pairs. Or is it, well, no, that just wouldn't even make sense. Really interested in seeing Meld in Arena. Should be fun. I don't think Meld's very good, to be honest. Like, this is the only way I could think of where, like, maybe hitting Meld can happen consistently. Yeah, I don't think we can actually do the Titanium Meld in here. I wanted to, but I don't think we can. The more I look at it, I don't think it's a real possibility, unfortunately. A little bit sad. I was kind of hoping it would be, but I don't think we can get away with it. Mostly because I don't have enough ways to put lands in the graveyard. I think if I had a couple more, I would try to justify it on this list, but I think I'll have to build another deck to take advantage of that. So I think here, we're just going to go ahead and play Urza's Festival, and these will be the games we play for probably the next hour. And then we'll see what happens. Also, remember to hydrate, everybody, because you need to do that. Especially, it's weird to say this, but especially sitting inside as it starts to get cold in the winter and you have your heaters on and whatever, you don't even think about it. But it could dry you out a little bit. I think Titanium was built kind of like Windgrace with the SNC. Sort of. You know, that is one way we could do it. I have another list on my regular client that already plays stuff like Slowkirk and all that, and you're already putting lands in and out of the graveyard. And I think that would be a good spot for the Titania Meld combo. So we're going to try that in there. Hey, look, the bots are here early, y'all. I don't know why they show up, but we're going to go ahead and get them out of here because we don't need them disrupting. You know what? What's funny, too, is you would think the bots would be smarter to where if they were going to show up, like, you'd post once, right? Why post 3 times and draw attention to yourself? Like, you could sneak it in the middle of the chat and then just do that every, like, I don't know, 30 or 45 minutes. That would be a lot smarter. So whoever's programming these bots, thank you for being terrible. All right. Let's get some games in. Hopefully the bots leave us alone for a while. I'm going to have to start appointing some of y'all regulars that pop in my chats all the time as moderators for my stream, because I'm going to be live streaming more on YouTube over the next probably 6 months or so. But the free virtual girls in your city, there might be. Honestly, I ain't going to hate you. If you can make it happen and you think you can get some of the virtual girls, go ahead. More power to you. I'm just not going to have you doing it on my stream. Looking forward to seeing the new cards. Me too. Somebody, Jack says, I'll take $1 million. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. We have 4 lands. We've got Wandering Emperor. We got 2 white. Yeah, this is good. We're going to keep this. This is kind of everything we could want. All right. Playing against the Nerdy Steve. Nerdy Steve is a fun dude. Oh, no. They are coming aggro fast. All right. I guess the good news is we do have Brutal Cathar, and we found another Creeper. So we should be able to get these into play. Not blocking. Because if they don't kill it, we could take advantage of Wandering Emperor next turn. Oh, they're going to kill it anyway. All right, well, no harm, no foul, I guess. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, they may just kill this anyway. But if they do, they do. That's what I thought. Okay, fair enough. Well, if we see Shieldred here, I guess we're just going to pack it up, huh? Right? All right, cool. GG's. Actually, I say that. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and pass. We do so. Maybe they'll attack. We have a Wandering Emperor. Maybe we get to eat a Shieldred. We do get to eat a Shieldred. Look at this. 1 point's way better than 4 points. And we get to gain some life back, hopefully.
I'm home.
All right. I mean, we still go to 10. It's not like we're out of the woods. And they can definitely invoke Despair. Though they're basically just playing mono black plus that. What is it? Oh, the big Flesh Gorger. Yeah, that guy's not fun. Now we have a real decision. Because we kind of need to play this because we don't have enough green mana. We could leave... Okay. Alright. Mightstone, Weakstone is kind of cool, but not enough. Though... If we wanted to go to 7... we could kill this. That'd be all we could do for the turn, though. We would get to draw 2 cards. Man, I think I'm just going to make a creature.
Our swords will cross that distance.
Think I'm going to play this.
Protect the people.
And then I'm going to end the turn. I'm going to hope that the creeper lives, and then we get to do something cool with Storm the Festival. That's kind of where we're at. If not, we're going to be in a world of hurt. The fact that they're manually tapping doesn't make me feel good, though. Not going to lie. Oh, I was going to say, are they not going to attack with the Gorger? All right, I guess we'll block here. All right, we're at 7. Oh, gosh, dang it. Oh, this sucks. All right, we kind of got to do it. All right, we're going to sack our dude. Mostly because we can't just gamble on what would come, unfortunately. Yep, target this. So we can still kill this and go to 6 with the Might Stone, Weak Stone. So that's the main reason I did that. It's not the worst scenario by any stretch. That would then... Let's get 2 cards and kill that, I guess. Oh, we get to choose 1, actually. Yeah, we kind of have to. Otherwise, we die, right? Much as we'd like to have the cards. Go to 4. I mean, if they top deck and invoke Despair, we're in trouble. But we're on limited time anyway. Unless we find another, like, make disappear. We only have 3 non-basics. So, oh, that does get to attack us down to 2. Gosh dang it. Alright. Oh, that doesn't help. Nope. Nope. We could do that and this. Alright, we get a 4/6. That's something. We're at 2. We die to so many cards right now. Alright. Here's hoping. We have to survive this draw step. Okay, we at least got through this. That's the good news. Alright. Now we get to fire this off. I think I'd like to tap this if possible, Arena. And leave us some color. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't have anything that draws cards, I don't think. But yeah, either way, I'd rather tap that. Oh gosh. Oh, that's such a terrible miss. That's such a terrible miss. Man, if we could have got like an Urza there, we'd have been set up for next turn. Oh gosh. All right. No attacks, obviously. We need to not die. All right. We're still dodging top decks here. Oh, well, now they're going to get to draw cards. That doesn't make life any easier. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we get one more, we could fire this off a second time, I guess. But I don't think it does anything for us. Because if we don't find a counter, that's not going to help. I mean, I guess we could play this to kill that just to keep them off cards. Because we kind of have to. I just won't love myself for it. All right. Yeah, I think that's the right option here. Because it doesn't do us any good to get ahead if they get to draw like 2 more cards and find an answer, I don't think. So let's go ahead and just do this. And we still have mana open to do other things, so it's fine. Let's kill that. Let's play... We could do both of these. Alright, let's do that. Oh, I can only use... Oh, gosh, I can use play artifact spells. I forgot. Cast non... Wait. Can't be cast by artifact. Alright, fair enough. That was my idiocy. Let's +1 this guy. Alright. Okay, here's open. Blast Zone doesn't do too much for us here. Alright, they're gonna kill the big thing. Fair enough. Attack with both. We just double block, because why not? This doesn't trample, actually. Let's just block with this. Oh, nice. We've dodged some bullets, y'all. We're running the Matrix. All right, here we go. Oh, we didn't even get to meld. We were going to do the thing. I don't know how we came back from that. Like, that start was disastrous for us. That was so good. That was so good. All right. Well, I'm not too upset about that. Because, I mean, really, if you look at what we had to get through, And now, admittedly, to be fair, we got lucky. They didn't draw an Invoke Despair or whatever toward the end. But we dodged a lot of removal and 2 Shieldreds. And the Phyrexian Flesh Quarter. So I am not too upset about that. All right. That was a bit of a surprise. I thought we were going to lose that, but hey. All right. I don't know who Athalars is. Well, welcome Athalars to the game. This I think we're going to mulligan. This feels a bit slow. Oh, whoa. I swear I hit mulligan. I don't know what just happened there. I was like, I know I hit the right button that time. Let's keep this. And wow. I guess I'm going to get rid of Storm the Festival. That felt a little odd, though, to be honest. Yeah, sometimes your opponents do run out of gas. All you can do is just make the best play sometime and buy yourself time. And occasionally, cards go your way. You know, I think it's very easy for us a lot of times to get caught up on things not going our way. And we don't remember the times they really did go our way, you know? All right. Galagreeters. Okay, this is some type of mono-green aggro situation. Yep. Yep, that thing's going to be a 2-2. Oh, boy. All right. Don't know how much of this we can sustain. Fortunately, they don't have anything with trample yet, so we might just go with wedding announcement here. Wait on this, because it's a 2-4. We don't really get to... Well, that's not true. We would get to block. All right. Why not? Let's play... it's probably worth taking a damage here. Mostly because I don't know what we want to do with Otawara and Iganjo just yet. No, Arena, no. Just let me do this. Alright. Plus, this will be cheaper because of this. Oh, no, it's just... Oh, yeah, it's artifacts, not enchantments. So never mind. Hey, that could have been a problem. Ah, Silverback. How excellent. Alright. In they come. Alright, we're at 10. Oh, that's not good. So this costs us 3 and this costs us 2 at the moment. So we could do both of these. Problem is I don't know if that's enough. We can bounce one. If we play this, we only have 2 mana up. We need 3 for that. Oh boy. Sadly, I think we just have to pass. I think we're going to end up at 5 after this attack step. Or less. Alright, let's see what happens. Sadly, we've only really drawn lands this game. So, we really didn't get anything to help us. Alright, so good news is... we should be able to... potentially... Alright, we can kill the 4-4. We can bounce one... Alright, I was just checking to make sure we could do this without taking damage. I'm just deciding if I need to throw something in the way to block first here, though. Because we're going to bounce this, because that's the biggest issue. We'll be able to shoot this. Even though maybe we're just supposed to shoot the Galagreeters here. Yeah, and I think we still just have to chump block. And I think it has to be here in case we find a... festival. So yeah, I think we're gonna block. Then we're going to bounce this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were dead anyway. All right, cool. We did nothing that game. We literally didn't draw a non-land spell. Ugh, that was terrible. Even after a mulligan, so that didn't do us any favors. Though, as it turns out, had I actually kept the festival, we wouldn't have been able to cast it. Mono green was already viable one. We have a couple of videos on the channel that you could check out. Oh gosh, we're gonna mulligan this. That's marginally better. I think I'm scrapping Urza here. And we're just gonna play that. Alright, let's see if this is more just mono black shenanigans. It looks like, what? Make us discard? Ah, this is unfortunate because we don't even want to remove those things. That sucks for us. Kind of terrible, but actually, you know what? Maybe we just let it hit and we just discard the Storm the Festival. Alright, because there's probably something scarier behind that. Oh, of course you show up now. Well, okay. I have a feeling they're playing a Quandary deck. And if so, that's going to be real rough. Now we have access to the Wandering Emperor. Alright, cool. You got to go, kid. I mean, Rookworld Creeper's holding the fort real nicely right now. You know, there's an argument to be made. I could have kept that land in hand here. Just so I have something to discard. Golly, really? Alright, bruh. I mean, I guess. Like, if you just draw them, you draw them. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's too funny. And, of course, a Virus Beetle. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and play a thing.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Nothing? Oh, opponent, that's a bad attack. Don't do that. Yeah, I was going to say, that's real bad. Like, that would have been the worst possible attack.
Keep watch for
Oh, we definitely don't want to use this. This is the worst thing. Okay, well, how do we feel about this? I guess we just +1 up this duder.
I have got new moves to teach you.
This lets us get... I told you it was a Quandary deck. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we play this. Question is it worth just taking the 5 life loss? I feel like the answer might be yes.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
They are just taking damage. You know what? I'm going to take 5. I'm down. Like, the only thing we can do is get to eventual Storm the Festival, so you know. Alright, Downfall makes sense. That's fine. Concealed Curtain, sure. Alright. What do we say is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more. We will pass. Problem is, we're going to have to double block a Concealed Curtains. Because it does have Menace, which is not great because it means we lose one of our artifact creatures. Or our mana creatures. Oh, but they don't want to attack and trade. We got a little lucky there. Alright, that worked out. We'll pass. Okay. They're probably just going to make us discard and then we'll cast it and lose 5 more. That's fine. Nope. Okay. Do we take 5? I'm trying to think how they could kill us if we go to 9, but I don't see a way that happens. And if we want to keep attacking, this seems okay. So sure. I'm down with it. We'll just make this big. Excellent. All right, let's do this first. Ooh, boy, go to 4, huh? Hold on, let me think about this. This is a brave move. We have a 5/5. I guess we attack with it first to see if they block, because we leave ourselves shields down. That could be bad. Because if they have a kill spell, I mean, it's probably still going to be bad anyway if they top deck removal. All right, F it. Let's go for it. We're on early access stream. Let's do some fun things. Just a Wandering Emperor and a Might Stone, huh? I guess we take the other Loam Speaker and the Might Stone, because we can get 2 cards off of it. Okay, can we survive this? I don't think we can. We're just going to die now. Oh, maybe that's not true. Well, we can play that out of the yard, so that's fine. If they attack with everything, though... Oh, they should have attacked. Oh, we might have gotten lucky there. Because now we can't... Well, we do. We have to discard this. Yeah, okay. That's probably worth it. Let's do it. Let's see what we find. We will discard that, because we're only at 4, obviously. There's an Urza, and we will take a wedding announcement. Oh, no, a blast zone, actually. For 2? Ooh. Blast zone is exactly the amount, though, right? Sacrifice, destroy each non-land with mana value equal. So if we do that, we destroy all of our stuff. We keep a token. They keep the other guy. I'm probably still on wedding announcement. Let's go ahead and make a dude here.
May your blade strike true.
Let's attack. All right. And we have to do this. We need 7 mana, so we can't do it till next turn. Okay, here we go. Do we get to Meld? Oh, that's a random card. I didn't expect to see that. Get to return something to their hand, recast. I got it. All right. Activate up. Ooh, it even makes a cool sound. All right, now we have Big Dumb Planeswalker. We get to choose multiple things. Things cost less. We gain life, which we probably want that. Draw 2 cards and discard. Create some tokens. Exile a non-land permanent. And we get to choose 2. You may activate this ability twice. All right. So let's... Actually, does this thing fly? That's the first question. It doesn't fly. All right. Let's go ahead and destroy... Exile a non-land permanent. Let's get rid of this thing. And then we'll just gain life. Just to make sure nothing silly happens. And then we'll +1 this. And we will attack. We can also get this back by sacrificing the Root Coral Creeper as well. Which we might do now that we have no concern on anything else. All right, now we're in full control. Because now we can just get rid of stuff, start gaining life, and just put ourselves out of reach. Yep, that'll do it. There you go. We did it. We did it. That was crazy. So here's the good news. We beat basically a couple of mono black decks. And to be fair, the opponent stripped our entire hand that first game. I do think they had one attack step early they didn't take that they could have, that would have put us lower and limited some of our options. I think we still would have won, but it would have made the game a bit different. All right, so this has actually been kind of a surprise. The problem with Urza, though, is it's just like it doesn't automatically meld. Like, you have to have 7 mana on top of the setup, and that does make it a little bit difficult because you have to wait till your next turn usually to do it. Oh, so we got an Urza. We got a straight up Might. Yeah, we can't keep this. This is much better. We'll keep this. Sadly, this probably goes. And we're just going to have to eat some damage over the first couple of turns. And this is probably going to die, I would guess. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's only when a creature, not when a spell goes. All right, so that's good to know. I thought it was when a spell goes to the yard. I was like, we're only going to get 1 use out of our festivals. You hate the Quandary decks? They're okay. They're okay. All right, they get to pay a life, draw a card. Of course, we hate that, but we can't do much about it. Huh. We could try to Wandering Emperor. Huh. I mean, I guess we wait and try to Wandering Emperor. I partly kind of want to do this, exile that, use them, get them to use a card on their turn, you know, that whole thing. But we probably want to use this to try to get rid of, like, Shieldred or something. So not great, but it's fine. Plus, if we do use it on Shieldred next turn, we could put this into play tapped, and then we could just cast the Brutal Cathar, and it's fine. Alright. We're going to try our best here. Hopefully they don't have a backup Gix.
Anyone who harms my people must
They might, though.
contend with me.
Hope they're just going to pump the Shade. Okay, that could have been worse.
My judgment.
All right, we go to 15. And another Gix. I knew it. How did I know they had that? Sometimes you just feel it in your bones, y'all. Sometimes. All right, this enters tapped. I don't think we're going to do anything else. I was debating if I wanted to Wedding Announcement here, but I think... Huh. All right. Let's go ahead and get white here. Exile this dude. Put a counter here. No attacks.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Honestly, I could have probably put a counter on the Cathar, but it's whatever. All right. Well, okay, that's a board. That sort of happened out of nowhere. Well, Blast Zone ain't looking too bad now if I'm in Blast Zone for 2. Leaves, actually, it only just leaves that and this. You know, I don't hate that. But we're on early access stream, so we're going to go bigger because we can. Well, that didn't do so much, did it? We're going to get an Urza. We're going to get another Roof Girl Creeper. We're going to go ahead and +1, probably Urza? Just because it's bigger and the opponent only has 1 card in hand, I can live with that. No attacks. The fact that we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we draw another mana, we can actually just play Storm Vessel again with double Creeper. Everything's attacking here? I mean, I would think, right? I mean, what else? Why would you not? I think I'm willing to just let that die. It is not integral to any of our operations any longer. I mean, unless I just wanted to trade off like a creeper and then get rid of it next turn. But like, I'm fine with that as is. Oh, they're not even killing it? Oh, that's awkward. I assumed that was going to be way worse. I feel like we just dodged a bullet somehow. That feels like that was not what was intended to happen, and they changed their mind somewhere during the attack step. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and just storm the festival. Wow, deck, you're not really just not trying. That's rough. That's real rough. Jeez. Yeah, I guess. I think this is the beginning of the end. Is what this feels like. Maybe there's a corner case where they just don't cast a spell here, and then we get to flip our Cathar next turn. Like, I don't know. But it's not good. The interesting thing is, though, a lot of the opponent stuff has a lot of things that want to spend mana. So we could force them into a situation where they have to spend more to kill stuff, which is a little interesting. Because we don't even need this other root coil creeper. So what if we did like this block here? So they'd have to spend 2. Oh, actually it takes 2 because there's menace. Block here, block here. That's 5. They could pump 6, 7. All right, I'm kind of all right with that. Like, that's not awful. So they have a lot of decisions to make with their mana here, which could mean they're going to not cast any spells if they want to attempt to try to kill our blockers. If that's the case, then we get to flip a Cathar. All right, looks like that's what's going to go down here. Oh, nope, they didn't spend quite enough. I thought they were going to do something else there. No spell? Ah, they did have a spell. Okay. Well, we tried. We did our bestest. Yeah, I guess we may just have to get back a festival, right? Okay. And then just recast it? This is 7, 2, 1, 2. So unless we just want to get rid of the 2s, which I don't think we want to here. I'd rather just tap our mana here, though. Oh, we need that. Well, no, it's still doing... Oh, because it wants us to not take damage here. Not really concerned about that. We're willing to take the damage, Arena. we live in that reality. Let's do it. Is there still no other way? Oh, all right. Let's tap this for colorless and then just do this. All right. It's probably still the smart move. Wow. Okay. This is just going to be one of them days, y'all. Just one of them days. Jeez. Cast this. Get rid of the... This is a problem because we'll get to draw cards off of it. We can block that if we really desperately need to. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to exile this.
Back to wandering.
Feels like the biggest problem. Yeah, not worried about the life gain, life loss here, really. Mostly because if next turn we just cast double wedding announcement, we have tons of blockers, so we're not really worried there. This is more of a life total preservation and minimizing their card kind of thing. Good news is, if they play this out of the yard, they're limiting the amount they can pump their other 2 creatures. So that's not terrible. We also get another shot at Storm the Festival with the way our board's set up. So we got a lot going our way, honestly. So if we just have this, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus Urza is 10. Okay, that's fine. What if we block here? Block here. Block here. Opponent can just go nuts here, right? And just kill us. So we have to block that. And then this could do 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'd be at 2. Okay. Is what it is. We're going to hope for the best. We die a lot of different ways after this. We just have to hope they don't have it. But again, if they don't cast anything and they just spend their mana to try to hit us, we do get to flip a Cathar. And that has real value. Alright, so we're taking at least 4. Alright, taking 4. Go to 3. We can live with that. That was about... Oh! That ain't bad, though. I was going to go straight up for the Storm the Festival, but if we can put ourselves at 5 and actually have stuff to protect ourselves from other problems, this is really good. So let's do this. We'll exile this guy. We'll cast this. So we'll end up with the blocker. And we will attack for 3, knowing we're going to flip this anyway. And then we still have Urza to block. I think that's fine. Yep. And a token to block. So that's good. And now if they get a Invoke Despair, we're not going to die. Because we can sacrifice an enchantment, a planeswalker, and a token and still be good to go. And we can cast Storm the Festival next turn. Okay. Yep, you're all good, Knight. We did what we needed to do. All right. Ooh, and a Might Stone. Nice. Actually, if we straight up... we wouldn't have enough. But we can Might Stone and Wedding Announcement. So let's do that. Yep, we're not even going to take the cards. We're just going to kill a creature. Here we go. And we'll play this. Well, +1 on probably this, knowing that they're trying to still kill the Cathar. And I'm going to attack very carefully here, knowing that they might have a removal card for Cathar they try to throw out here. So I think just that for the time being to see what they've got. You want to trade it for a land? I'll take that trade. Nope, they didn't want to trade it for a land. All right. So next turn, we get to go all in. We get to either flip or meld Urza, or we get to storm the festival. Either one. We are not upset about either situation. Yep, you got you a Flesh Gorger. I agree. We will just meld up on this dude. Can't target that yet because, you know, 7 life is a lot. We will... What are our choices here? Gain 2, draw 2, discard, make 2 tokens. I mean, I guess we just make 2 tokens. This still doesn't have trample. It's just menace and lifelink. Um, so let's draw first. Well, we definitely will get rid of this. And then let's go ahead and gain some life. Actually, hold on. Just saying, yeah, we have plenty of tokens to block with. That's fine. And plus up on another one of these, I guess, in the turn.
Remember your training.
All right. Okay. Now there's a chance that we just get to counter-strike, and we're all good just the same. Yep, we are not afraid of an underdog, though they do get a card for their efforts. Gonna play the other one. The thing is, if they attack, if they don't get a removal card, we just... Well, no, because it still gains 7, so it wouldn't be over. Okay. I dig it. Nothing we want to do here. We'll take our turn. Play a land. Let's first draw. Actually, let's gain the life first. And then... I guess we'll just exile that guy. I will pay the iron price. If you get me, you get me. Take the action. Alright, how much power do we have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Oh yeah, we got way more than enough. I should have +1, but I'm going to make a creature here actually, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, what you got? Opponent says GG. Whew. That was a bit of work. Yep, there we go. Get it in there. Whew, man, that was a good one. So, interesting. We're seeing a lot of mono black decks today. And this deck apparently beats those. No, if the opponent top decked a Shieldred, I'd just live with it. I'd be okay with it. But I figured if they had any type of removal there, I had this to make sure nothing was going to come down and make that attack weird. We could have sacked a token, still dealt more than 20 if it cost 2 or less. So yeah, we had everything protected there. It was a safe attack. So yeah, I don't know. This is... One, I'm kind of surprised how many people are just playing artifact stuff. Or, I mean, mono black stuff. It's not something I would have necessarily expected that many decks to be playing in the early access, but we apparently are beating all of them. So I don't know what that means. So yeah, that's a little bit weird. But Urza actually seems all right. It's a little effort, I will admit. It's effort to actually meld the card because you know, as you're seeing, it's taking us work to like get an Urza, protect it, get the Might Stone or whatever, or get off the Storm the Festival, and then you still need the next turn to hit the big Planeswalker. But if you get the Meld, it's pretty damn powerful, right? So it's a lot of work, but the payoff is big, and I think that's the biggest issue. You know, we'll see though. We'll see. Let's see if we can get like, let's see, it's about 2:30 local time. Let's see if we can get maybe 3 more games in with this. Let's see if we get 3 or 4, and then we'll swap up decks. Actually, you know what? Let's come back to this one later. We'll come back to this later. Let's before we go back and look at the decks, what does everybody want to see? Because I think everybody's still on wanting to see soldiers now that we've seen Meld go off. I think that's what everybody was saying early on. So if y'all still want to see soldiers, then I guess we'll make that next. Hey Hex, thank you. The deck is pretty fun. I enjoyed that one. I'll probably do a full deck tech and video on that sometime in the next few days. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I am a fan. It was very entertaining. Do I think Jeskai will be decent in the new set? I think several color combinations can be. It's not. I can't really tell you just colors are going to be decent. It's just give me a specific deck type or concept or something, and we can have that discussion. What are choices? Whatever people want to see. Soldiers and artifacts are not the same thing, so you get to pick one, Garrett. Don't be greedy now. Give me one thing. Though if we were like Alaska, we'd have ranked choice voting, and then that would be a thing. We need to institute that. You'd be interested in an artifact deck too, but most interested in soldiers. All right, so it looks like soldiers and artifacts are the two recurring themes now that we did some melding. Would that be accurate? Artifacts, yeah. All right, so it's just soldiers and artifacts. That's all people want to see. Okay. Draft is not going to happen, Felipe. Just telling you right now. I can just crush those dreams. I think there's other people that are streaming early access draft. Nothing wrong with it, but there's other people if you want to go watch that. Lots of people on YouTube and on Facebook Gaming and on Twitch doing the same thing. Can you draft? Yes, you can draft and play sealed, I believe. But I haven't played any limited play at all, paper or digital, in over 3 years, I think. Yeah, I don't really have any Anvil decks because they're all going to be very much the same. I don't think I can add anything creative to those. I think they're all going to look the same. They're just probably adding in the maybe a Gix and maybe playing the new enchantment that deals the damage for every source or whatever. And that's probably about it. I can't, I actually had a Rakdos sacrifice for this season, and I don't think I ever even made a video on it because even after playing it, I was like, this is kind of the same old thing. I didn't feel like I was adding anything. You just happy you made it here. Nothing wrong with that. Joda Artificer human deck. That is not a thing. Those are words that sound like you're having a stroke when you put them together. I don't think that's a thing. One of your favorite content creators and new cards. Oh, thank you so much. All right, let's go in here. I do have a soldier list. I've got this one. It's actually just guys soldiers. Mostly it's really blue-white, but we're splashing red for Baird because it just makes more soldiers. So why not? But other than that's kind of the deck. I do have, let's see, already in the way of artifacts. I have a green deck with artifacts. Oh, I do have this one, which is very different. A Selesnya artifact deck, because it has this dude that you get to put +1/+1s on things. You know what? Let's go ahead and try this. Let's give this a go. Let's see if this is any good. This is probably a disaster, but you know what? That's what this is for. Let's do the thing and see if this turns out at all. I mean, we've melded. We've kind of done that. We'll save the other stuff for later in the season. Like, we kind of know what they do. It's really like, my problem is Meld isn't really a deck. It's just like, hey, do these two cards both work in the deck? Let's go ahead and play them so we have the opportunity to hit the Meld option, you know? So like, we did the one, and that's probably all I'm going to do on any of my streams today. There's like an off chance maybe I might get around to messing with the Titania one maybe late tonight. If you catch me on Twitch, I might, but that might be it. All right. The Complete Commander. I do not know who they are, but welcome to the battle. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to keep this. We have to draw another white land for this to really pop off, but, you know, I'm kind of into it. We can go find one, too, I guess. What does this guy even do? Enters battlefield turn, mills 2 cards. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, so they're going to be trying to do the Titania thing over there. All right, that's interesting to note. Yep, they're going hard on their self-mill. Yep, and there's a Titania in the yard. All right, we might end up being too slow here, y'all. We'll just have to see. Man, I would like to top deck any type of land here that's untapped. Like any land. So I could at least play like this and this would be great. But yeah, beyond that, this is going to be tough. I mean, we're taking 2 here if they attack because we're not blocking. Opponent. Okay. I guess maybe they're planning to block because like we have no interest in blocking here. Like literally 0. Boy. If we go search for a land, we still get to play the same number of things. Let's go ahead and go get a plains. As much as I'd like to have that to fight later, we are stuck on lands pretty hard here. And being able to give our creature flying next turn is not the worst. So let's go ahead. I was debating actually doing this and this as well, since they have such small creatures. But I think I'm going to wait and just try to go for bigger value next turn. No attacks. Because there is the possibility that if we get another land, we could play this and this if we get the right lands. And that could be interesting. Or we could do this and this. That's a good combo. So yeah, we have a lot of things we could do here. Body Launderer. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to have to wait on that attacking scenario. That is pretty cool to be able to get that out of the yard, though. I like what you're doing, opponent. This is very interesting. All right, we could do this and this, or this and this, or this, then this. And that puts, but this only when you cast an artifact. All right, let's just go as big as we can here. We'll play the prototype costs, grow our things. And this is whenever another non-token creature you control dies. They don't have the proper land in play. They do have 3 lands in the graveyard, but you need 4 for this. Okay. Thing I'm considering is I could just come over the top next turn with this. That's kind of the other issue here. And I don't necessarily want them to like double block and kill one of these, so no attacks. Surely they don't know what our hand looks like, so, or have any idea. So I feel like our strategy is fairly well hidden, and even if we play these back to back, then we get to play with these with flying. Oh, well, they have a Titania anyway. So that's rough. I guess it's a good thing our plan is to come over the top. All right, give this flying. We're just having to not let them get things out of their graveyard or mill easily. It's kind of lame, but this is the strategy we have to take here, I think. Titania does actually have reach, by the way. She has secret reach. But I don't think they want to put it in the graveyard here. Yeah. All right. I feel like, though, even if they get the meld here on Titania, we're going to hit a turn. After next turn, we're going to be in pretty good shape anyway. Because the Seraph also flies itself. So this isn't bad. Considering we only had 2 lands, really. I'm kind of okay with this. You're a Selesny guy at heart, and you're a big fan. Well, you should appreciate this deck. Opponent's putting a good think on it here. All right, Lurgoyf's going to put a bunch of stuff in the yard. All right. Triggers, but they don't have the other land in play, so that's okay. Ooh. Bushwhack's nice here. But I feel like we can just put pressure to try to end the game, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to give this flying. We're going to give this flying. Flying. Go to attack, attack, attack. Ooh, actually, this could get blocked, though. Then they're just taking 11. Like, do we care? Let's just attack with these. Leave more options available next turn. Plus, then I can also just bushwhack and fight something, so that's okay, I guess. Yep, Titania's going to work. Yep, counter goes on Body Launderer. Assuming they're going to discard a non-land thing. Yep. All right, we have way more than lethal coming. And we're at 19, so we're not even really encouraged to block here. What is the scariest thing the opponent could do here? I can't even think of anything, honestly. This feels actually pretty safe. Yeah, that's fine. Though it does put a lot of counters on the Body Launderer, so that's real. I mean, you can't target it. Yeah, it has ward, opponent. That's a real thing. All right, so they put the Titania back in their hand and something that they just drew. All right, let's see what happens. All right, this Body Launderer is going to be, what, a 5/5, 6/6? Okay. If we get a cheap artifact, that works. We can fight a Body Launderer. But then they just put something else in their hand. They actually discarded the Titania, which is interesting. What I'm thinking about now is if I go ahead, instead of fighting, if I just search for a land, I get to play this, but I don't know if that's any better. I think we just wait till we can get this to 8 and just kill off the Urborg guy. I think that's the plan. Or whatever else they play. Alright, no attacks. And we'll see how this goes. We've done a lot with very little land. Alright, there's another Titania. Sure. Oh, now they got the land. So now we have to kill Titania. That becomes a real problem. That puts a damper on our plans. And another Urborg. Oh, God. Lurgoyf. Alright, sure. Oh, but they missed. They just put a bunch of lands in there. Ooh. Lucky us. Okay. We'll play one of these. And then sadly, yeah, I guess we have to kill a Titania. I mean, let's see. How big is this thing on the back? You get all the lands from your graveyard into play, which they have a ton over there right now. Trample, reach. Just trying to think if we could push past that, but I don't think we can. I think we have to just kill it. Much as I don't want that to be the case. All right. Okay. Opponent can still block our biggest thing, so no attack. Man. I'm curious what they have. Ooh, a Junji. That's actually real here. Junji is a serious problem. Because we don't currently have flyers. So in a couple turns, he becomes a real issue. Though now... Alright, I'm going to take it. Probably a little bit... Oh, no. That was not what we needed to happen. Dang it. That was bad. That's probably the beginning of the end. Oof. That hurts quite a lot. Yeah, opponent can have almost anything now, and it's going to get ugly for us. Any type of reanimation spell is bad. Hell, even if they had like a festival or something, it's going to be bad here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Did I go to Magic 30? Yes, I did. I have a bunch of shorts you can see on the channel that I left up from Magic 30. Oh, no. Yeah, good job, opponent. They got this one. Yeah, GG's. Like, we're not coming back from this. Like, go ahead and swing in with whatever you want. You got us. I don't think there's any way we recover. Oh, they're not even flying over. They're just taking the life gain option. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we can't win now. Like, we're dead. We're just gonna die to flyers. That sucked. Oh, man. All right. What is this? I'm getting texted about something. All right, never mind. Okay, let's see if we can not get stuck. Let's see if we get a normal draw this time. Okay, we get to go first. We've got Liberator. We've got this guy, this guy. All right, I guess we keep it. It's not really what I would call flashy, but it's not terrible. Only bad if we draw one of our things we can't cast with green next turn, but looks like we did not do that, so we'll just get in there for 2 and pass. Okay, we're still going to attack for 2 and end the turn. Okay, they don't have any instants. That's good to know. Stormseeker. All right, we're taking some damage here. Go to 17. We're going to flash in a Liberator. That made a ridiculous... Like, if you have headphones on when you cast this thing, it sounds like a helicopter's kind of like passing behind you. That is a weird sound for a thopter, but very cool. That messed me up for a second, I ain't gonna lie. In the turn. Oh, I guess I should have played this and fought that. That was stupid. I forgot that it flips. Maybe we'll still get to kill it anyway. Because we play this, this will get a counter, and then we get to put 2 more counters on it. So, maybe. Alright. Just that. Alright. No trickery. I'll go to 12, since I made the mistake. I will pay for my transgressions. Oh, Shieldred, huh? Alright. Interesting, they didn't play Shieldred, then attack with it. Seems like that would have been pretty good. Unfortunately, I can only get this to a 4, but I have to hope I draw another... Well, it'd have to be a bigger artifact, though. Alright. Well, that doesn't help. Alright. GG's. That's no good. I'll just let the opponent go and then, like... Here you go. Alright. Now you get to just go. Actually, I guess we get to fight this guy, right? That's something. Alright, we'll fight here. Opponent's at 5. Maybe it's not GG's. We'll see. I mean, we are only at 10, though. Their deck has a lot of ways to produce 10 damage, I imagine. And if they play land Invoke Despair, they're going to gain a bunch of life to where we can't kill them. Opponents on Mishra? Quite possibly. I could see that. I wonder who Jack Rose is, too. I don't know that person. You run into a lot of creators you don't know during the early access stuff. Though, I appreciate their love of the brush rag. I mean, we go to 8. Opponent only really has to find 4 more damage this turn. But if they don't find 4 damage, they need to have at least an additional blocker back because we're coming in the air for 4 minimum. Okay, that seems kind of good for us, right? Okay, so I'm assuming they have like a play with fire or something. Okay, we go to 6. They do get to look at 4 cards, so they can find an answer. Or find a land to play like a 2-mana thing. Exactly. I was going to say, it's probably all they were looking for. Oh, no. That's... Go to 5. Go to 3. So... we need to find another point. Can we do it? Does this do it? Oh, I don't have enough. I need 7. Oh, wait. No. This actually pumps our dude in the air if we pay the full cost. Yeah, that'd be exactly. Wow. We got to pay the full price, though. And attack. Wow. Way to get one. Whew. Not the way I thought we were going to get there, but I'll take it. Whew. That was close. That was not at all how I thought that was going to happen. That was crazy. My goodness. We've had some wild games today. I'm into it, though. I would rather have close games of Magic where both sides are doing what their decks are trying to do versus, like, my deck's so good I'm blowing the opponents out. You know what I mean? Like, it's way more fun to have, like, the 8-9 turn back and forth if it happens. What do we do with it? This we have to mulligan, I think, which is kind of sad, but I think we have to. This is only a little bit better. Let's keep it, though, and get rid of one of these. I think I may be more in love with Still Seraph than I should be, but I like the card a lot. Alright, we're going to go for this guy and see if it works. Come on, please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. They didn't kill it! That's actually legit excitement, y'all. I thought they were going to kill that thing. Okay, we play this. Are you going to kill our Galligrators now? No. Alright, we're going to make a treasure. Pump our dude. Play this. I think we'll go ahead. I kind of want to do this next turn, but we can crack a treasure. And we'll just +1 here. Alright. Okay, that's a good solid little start. Blast Zone. We have stuff at all different costs, so we're not worried about that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Well, I'm just thinking, actually, we can get to 6 mana. If we search for a land and then play this and it makes a treasure, like, that's actually not bad. So yeah, let's do that. As much as I'll regret not having that fight spell shortly. This is okay. This seems fine. Make a +1. Put the counters on this. All right. I'm doing everything we're designed to do here. Opponent goes to 8. And no, I know I could have made my treasure there, but I decided I'm just going to go for it here with the opponent being so low. And if they get us, they get us. Oh, they're actually adding a counter. Okay. So they can get rid of stuff that's 2. All right, we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, and whatever that is, a 5. And this is way more than lethal at this point. All right, if we play this, this would get a bonus, this would get a bonus. So those would be 4, 8. I mean, you can crack that to kill that. That's still more than enough. You know, I'm going to go greed here. Let's do it. I mean, if you have an answer, you have an answer. I don't know what it would be, but sure. +1. Yeah. Give this thing flying, I guess. Don't know what random blocker they're going to make, but sure. I mean, it's the one they can get rid of, but... Oh, get rid of stuff that costs 2? Sure. Alright, they go to 2. And I'm probably just going to hold this for the time being. Oh, I just realized it doesn't keep its other costs when it's in play. The prototype actually makes it the cost that you played for it. Interesting. I thought it kept its original CMC. Oh, they might have needed their land there. Permanent mana value equals... Oh, so interesting. I didn't know that prototype actually changed its casting costs. Huh. Alright, cool. Neat to know. Learned a thing today. Alright, well, we still managed to win, even though I wasn't aware of that little quirk. Alright, let me get caught up on the chat here. What do we got? It says, this looks fun so far. Yep, 8-8 for 4 looks broken. Yeah, we'll see how often that actually happens. You're finally in a financial situation where you believe you're able to become a hatchling. Oh, well, thank you so much. If you do, I'd appreciate it. But don't put yourself in any type of, like, financial pressure. Just, if you can't do anything else, watch the videos. More importantly, the best thing you can do is share my stuff and let other people know to watch it. That's the best thing you can do if you can't support directly. Testing the cards out. Yeah, that's really what it's about. Like, you get to see a lot of cards in action, you know, before you have to make a decision to build anything, which is actually really cool. Living off ramen, you can get both bundled. Dude, you know what? No lie. I made ramen last night. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If you have this place called Daiso, it's like a little Asian market spot. But it's D-A-I-S-O. But any Asian market, I'm sure you could go. They got like legit ramen, y'all. Like, it ain't like the top ramen. Like, this had like the packets and the flavors were like when I go to a restaurant and get ramen. Like, it was good stuff. And then all I did was cut up some ham and I boiled a couple of eggs and put some green onions in it. And it was like ramen. And it was like maybe $1 or $2. Like, it's crazy. And you could serve like 4 people. It's wild. So yeah, hit up your Asian markets. There's way better ramen available than you're probably aware of. This, we're keeping. We're definitely keeping. And we're going to hope this goes exactly the way we want. First time we've drawn this today, actually. That's pretty neat. Oh, you're from Tennessee? I don't know if they have Daiso in Tennessee. They didn't have them, at least in my neck of the woods, when I used to live in Texas. And I moved to the Pacific Northwest. And we have all kinds of Asian things up here now, which is great. All right. Let's see what we got here. La Banda del Mono Red, and they are definitely not playing Mono Red. This is not even close. I am so disappointed. You even had the Chandra sleeve, actually the Jayas, I guess. But yeah, went full on theme and then didn't play Mono Red. Though it's probably good for us, honestly, because Mono Red would be blowing this up right now. Okay. So we're definitely going to play one of these. And we're going to put the counter on this to see if maybe we can keep it alive. We're going to give this lifelink, I think, right now. And we're going to attack. All right. You prefer ramen al dente? I think most noodles are better with the slight bit of al dente to them. All right, we're putting stuff in the graveyard. We've got a brilliant restoration. That's kind of cool. Don't know what the opponent's up to, but it's interesting, if nothing else. Okay. Do I even want to fight this thing? It's just when it comes into play, it mills. And then... Oh, you put a non-creature... No, that's it. Okay. Alright, then. We're going to go with this. And sadly, we have to put the other counter here so we can keep punching through, I guess. Give this lifelink. It doesn't really matter. I guess give this lifelink as well. Alright. I'm not going to fight that because I don't even know why I'd be fighting it, to be honest. So it just gets to live. These Steel Seraphs have been pretty legit so far, though. I was pretty big on this card, and I'm starting to feel better about it. Please don't sweep my board. I should have turned my Seraphs into 4/4s, honestly, because there is that card that deals 3 to all creatures in Planeswalkers or destroys all artifacts. Yeah, that exact thing. That exact thing is what I was just thinking of. Wow. That sucks. My fault, though. My fault. I knew it was a thing. I knew it was a thing. I should have protected one of them. So if I lose, it's my own fault. What does this do? Sacrifice. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. All right. We might still have a chance here, but it's going to be kind of tough now that I put myself in a bad situation. Like I said, I knew it too. I knew that card existed. And whenever you see like the Jeskai stuff and they don't play creatures early, you know there's control stuff behind it. Like, if the opponent wins this, it's totally on my error, and I can't blame anyone but myself. All right. Let's... Sure, just to try. All right, it didn't die automatically, so that's good news, I guess. Now, why do they want this card? Like, I guess our plan is just get all this craziness out of the graveyard, right? Get to a Brilliant Restoration and Phyrexian Portal. But this only lets you get creatures. There's no creatures, really. I don't know if I'm supposed to hold on to this or not, so I'm just not. And I'm going to set up to try to play this next turn. I mean, I'm at a loss. I'll probably regret it now that I've done it, but we'll see. Opponent's at 4, though. Okay, another one. Yep. All right, they drew 3 of them. Fair enough. Sometimes if they just have it, they have it. We're going to go big here. Play a land. All right, and we get to play this out of the yard that can come into play as a 4/4. All right, here comes the stuff. We have to sacrifice a creature. But then we just play this out of the yard. And we get in there. Whew, somehow we still won that. Oh, man, that's good. So it's trucking along. The deck does things. I'm excited. The deck does things. Like, when you're making stuff right off the bat, you don't know if it's going to work because we don't know the power level of all the cards. We're sort of just guessing while we're deck building. So it's pretty cool to see stuff working. Close your eyes, play a random card, and win. I don't know if it's quite that simple. Oh, Nox has a few good nude joints, huh? That's cool. Yeah. There's some, like, I'll tell you, man, like when I lived down south, what I thought was good, like pho and ramen or whatever, totally different than whenever I moved up here. Now I'll go to a place and I'll think it's pretty good, and the locals are like, that's not even like the best place. And it's like 10 times better than what we had back home. So it's really, really, really crazy. But, you know, cool to be around a place like, if you move to the Pacific Northwest, it's such a like melting pot. There's all types of food around, which is great. So I can go to like get Ethiopian, Italian, Mexican, Mediterranean, whatever. It's just a matter of like, you know, within an hour radius, how far I want to drive. All right, well, I have to wait for somebody to become available, I guess. We're just knocking mono red black strategy. I hear you. Yeah, like I think there's a lot of ways to build both of those decks. I was already looking because I have a mono black and a mono red, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be about 4 or 5 ways to build both of those. This one we're keeping, but it's not as exciting as we would want it to be. Because we're gonna play the Wormlet. Honestly, I'm hoping to draw the little 2/1 would be great next turn, honestly. Because then I could play Wormlet and that, and then play this. They both get pumped, put counters on something, and then that feels a lot more threatening. But without another artifact here, this is going to feel kind of weak. Washington's one of the few states you never made it to. I hadn't been here until I moved here, so totally worth it, though. All right, Riveteer's Overlook. What are we getting? This could be interesting if this is a multicolor like Titania deck. This isn't bad for next turn either, though. Yeah. Let's do that. And we'll just attack. Mostly because this allows me to do that and do this if we need to. Possibly fight something. So we'll see. Can't fight that, unfortunately. Actually, doesn't do quite what we want. This costs 5 to crack, so we don't get to do that. If we do this now, just trying to look at the overall value here for next turn. Attacking with a 2/3 versus a 2/1. You know what? I'm going to go with this. Arguably, could have just put the counters on itself, but figure I'm just going to press the issue here. And if they're going to plan is just to use Shigeki next turn, then it doesn't even matter that this is a 2/1, really. Because they're just going to bounce Shigeki to find land. Well, there's a Titania. All right, so there was what we thought over there. So that was good to know. Oh, that's really good here, actually. This solves so many problems. So let's go ahead and play this first. All right. And then we will fight Titania with the big one. And then I'm going to give the little thing flying. There you go. All right, that was a quick one. This deck's so much dumb fun. It really is. I'm digging this thing. Oh, you're from Wisconsin. Actually, you know what? I actually liked Wisconsin. The weird thing to me is people tried to tell me Milwaukee was like unsafe. And that's one of the safer cities I felt like when I was traveling. So have a really good casino out there, and y'all have ridiculous cheese curds. Which anybody who hadn't had cheese curds, I thought they were going to be like small mozzarella sticks, but they have a different texture to them. Cheese curds are not just like regular fried cheese. I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things you kind of just got to have, I guess. That and Wisconsin, for real, lots of cheese, lots of beer. That's like, y'all are living the stereotype. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's like you go somewhere and like you don't think they're really full on stereotype, but like literally every grocery store had like a massive selection of like cheese and beer, which I thought was hilarious. And lots of people there said A, like Canadians. So it was kind of funny. Squeaky cheese. That's a good way to describe it. It is kind of squeaky cheese. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna try to take advantage. See if we can get another fast start here. MTG Brew Lab, how's it going, friend? There you go. That's a friendly hello for you. Let's play this, and then see what we get to get away with next turn. All right, what are you gonna play here? Oh, I thought you were gonna play something. I guess something's gonna die. Well, we have no choice but to do this. What dies first? Wormlet is going away. Fair enough. I'm going to put counters here, and we shall attack. End the turn. Fight rigging. Okay. Well, we're going to be on a clock of some kind. Ooh. Ooh. How now, brown cow? We're going to play 2 green, 2 white. And then we'll turn this into a 5/5. Pump each of the other things. Get another counter from the other dude. Yeah, I'm in. Value for X is 0 because I don't have any extra. And pay with green, green, white, white. Yes, that's exactly what we want to do. Target these 2 duders. Put another counter on this, I guess. And we're going to attack for 7. Check out that turn. That's saucy. Shakedown heavy. All right, you got to shake down heavy. Oh, no. GG's. Way to go, opponent. You got us. You got us. I ain't even mad at that. Like, that's so good. So good. I'm not even mad we lost to that. That's great. Last time you made it to Cali, you rode a Greyhound and what an experience. 4 days on a bus. Dude, I will tell you, like, West Coast, Northeast, like, seeing the big trees and everything else in the mountains, way different than the rest of the country. Every bus stop is, like, the most dangerous part of the city. That's, in a lot of places, that's true. I don't really give out my specific whereabouts, Tony. If you're getting some fresh uncooked curds, you'll know what I mean. Yep. Cheese talk sounds amazing. Yeah, order some cheese curds from someplace online. You won't regret it. Squeaky cheese is one of your favorite things. Dude, Tillamook. I didn't know nothing about that till I moved up here to the Northwest. Tillamook, they got some good cheese products. They're legit. What happened? The opponent got us. They made us sacrifice all of our creatures, and they had a big body, and I had nothing. That's pretty much it. That's the short version. Man, that was something. By the way, keep your eyes on the YouTube channel. I have a bunch of stuff coming out for Brothers War that's going to be dropping over the next couple of days. Stuff that helps you figure out what cards are the best ones to buy. We're going to do some underrated cards, some overrated cards, my top 10s. So tons of stuff's going to be coming. Keep your eyes open because there's going to be a lot of content. All right. What are we doing with this? This is a little tough, right? Because we want to be, you know what? I think, oh man. This is tough. I think we're still going to do this though. I think we do this and we just play this root wire amalgam on 2. And then we'll make up the rest as we go along. All right. Get in there. And then we can play this and possibly fight something or go find a land. So, not bad. Leave our little wormlet alone. Stop. Dang it. I can't say I blame you. Okay, this is when an artifact enters the battlefield. So, we're going to be better off playing this first. Go search for a land. I'm not even sure if I need to be searching or fighting. I feel like searching is more accurate. Or more correct. Though, maybe I should have just played this and stayed more aggressive, honestly. But we'll find out. They're playing this, which leads me to believe it's probably some type of Joda deck, but we'll find out shortly. Though, if we could find a convenient artifact, that would be nice. There you go. That's all we were looking for. We'll give you... Let's make a treasure here, actually. So we can give that +1. Then we'll play this. Now we'll give you +1. And we'll put a counter here so we can keep attacking with that. And then we'll see if this is enough to help get us across the finish line. Now, next turn's pretty neat because we get to play the Simulacrum, which can create 2 counters. The Automaton will get a counter. We can put 1 if we make a treasure. Oh, Shieldred. Alright, cool. You're a thing. We're just going to run bodies into Shieldred, I guess. That's where we're at right now. Like, tough choices have to be made. Make a treasure. Put the 2 counters. Boy. All right. Put your 1 counter here. And then put that one... Yeah, where do we want to put it? It's almost tempting to put it over here, really. If I do this, maybe they block. And if they don't, as I say, it's going to hurt, so sure. Okay, and the other thing here now is if they don't actually... Because we can actually now activate this and make a really big creature next turn, which would trigger this and this from a creature coming into play. So there's a lot of stuff happening here. But the opponent could also gain some life from drawing cards here, so I don't know. Gixian Puppeteer. When you draw again, gain, lose. Alright. So they're going to go to 11. And then this will also gain them 2 life, so I'll go to 13. Man, I'm regretting not having that fight spell anymore. This is not bad, though. Okay. How big do we get to go here? So we turn you into a 5/5. We make a treasure. We put that counter, I guess, on the Galagreater. And then we put this on a Galagreater's. And then we attack. I mean, if we attack with all of it, they have to at least block 1/5 and take 10, 11. Go to 2. If we attack with 3, they definitely chump block 1, kill 1. I mean, sure. Probably a bad attack here, honestly. The difference of them being at 10 versus being at 8 or whatever probably isn't a huge difference, but we'll see. Depends on how they decide to block. Oh. What? Yeah, that didn't make sense. I was like, wait a minute. That definitely was not part of our equation. That was about to be real weird. Okay. All right, so they're going to gain 2 more here. Going to 5. Well, you have a lot of cards, so anything can happen here. We're not blocking. I'm willing to risk it. I mean, because this is an unblockable, at least minimum of 1. All right, how bad is it? What's happening? Did we somehow survive this? Not often you win a game where opponent just plays Rafine and Shieldred on time and neither one dies. Oh, okay, another blocking one. All right. Wait. So you didn't keep the other one to block? I mean, okay. I'm going to activate this just to activate it, because we never get to do it. Big 15-15, just because we can. I mean, that's it, right? Am I missing something? Is there a card I don't know about? Nope. Okay. Weird. I'll take it, though. I'm going to assume that they just, like, misclicked and meant to keep that other Rafine. Which would have kept them alive for a turn. Because they would have been at, what is that? They would have prevented 6. They've been at, like, 2. You know? So it still could have made a difference. Rogue Creamery in Oregon perennially wins best cheese. I have not been to that place. We're at in Oregon. I should probably check that place out. I do like some cheese. Farmers markets are where it's at for me because I can get like fresh mozzarella or whatever, and that's so good. Poutine with fried cheese curds is amazing. It'll kill you, but definitely. I have had some poutine, but I don't think I've had it made with fried cheese curds. The dedication this man puts into the channel. I try, Garrett. I really do. I really do try. Rogue Brewing, but there's a lot of good beers here. Oh yeah, that no doubt. There's breweries all over the place now. Do worms have throats? Kind of, actually, but it's a very long throat if you think about it. Maybe your connection's trash, but like your screen. Oh yeah, mine's been showing pretty steady the whole time, so I haven't had a connection drop or anything. Let me double check. Okay, nobody sent any super chats where I would have felt really bad if y'all sent money and I missed it. I was so busy playing cards. You know what? That's probably going to do it for this deck. It's only going to do it for this deck. That was actually a good little run for this thing, though. I'm kind of into it. I like it. I like the way it plays. I like what we're doing. It's a little spicy. A little spicy. I dig it. So how long? What's our run time at? We've been just a little short of 2 hours. Let's goof around with a little bit of something else here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up some soldiers because I know that's another thing everybody else wants. So why not? Where do we have it at? Down here. All right. Okay, let's see what's up. And this might be my last one on YouTube. I'm going to take a break, grab a snack. Then I'm going to toss my podcast up. And then I'll probably end up on Facebook gaming for about an hour and a half. And then I'm going to spend some time on Twitch. And then after that, I'm going to edit videos so y'all have stuff to watch for the next, like, 3 days. Okay. But yes, I want to say up front, this is a just Sky deck. It is not just blue-white. mostly just red for a couple of copies of this, though. So it's not completely different, but because we have enough lands that make multiple colors, I figured it was worth go ahead and trying to splash this card. I think that's totally reasonable. I just want to put that out there so everybody knows what's going on. Rep Solo decided to concede. All right, well, that's a thing. Well, hop back in. Sportskeeda. Is Sportskeeda like an actual... That's a sports website, right? What are they doing in here? At least I thought it was... Sportskeeda was a sports website. Maybe I have it confused with something else. But anyway, welcome. Let's see what we can do here. This is a pretty strong opener, to be honest. Like, I kind of dig this. Let's call Soldier. I almost want to call Human with what our hand is, actually. But that's probably fine. Yeah, our hand's actually all humans, I think. Randomly. And that's kind of convenient. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll make this one human. Just for some reason, I don't know. Just to be different. Man, we get to just march up the ladder. Oh, not quite good enough yet. Close, though. Let's attack. This ability costs 4, I believe. Yeah, so we can't use that yet. We go ahead and play this. If they wipe our board, we'll just be sad. But, you know I walked into it. Actually, I guess they won't be able to, because it would cost them 4 mana here. Teachings. Alright. We don't mind that. We will go with this. Pump our team and get the attack in there and get a free 2/2 at the end of the turn. Alright. And that comes into play tap, so we should be mostly good here. Yeah, we got a lot of damage, plus we've got Brutal Cathar available. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt. Yeah, that was almost a no contest. Alright. That was quick. Man, that's been a while since I've just like curved out like that. Donald says, glad to see you're still involved in Magic. It's been a long time since you played. Then we got, don't have Twitch, but about to get on it. Your mom has Prime, so... Oh, that's cool. Cheese shops in Southern Oregon. But most new seasons carry. Alright, cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, this hand looks pretty good. We can cast that. We could cast that. Can't... Oh, we can cast... Alright, cool. Yeah, this is fine. I think the real issue is just going to be what do I cast on 2? Oh, so we're playing opposing stuff here. Alright, well, if that's what we're doing, then I want to go ahead and drop this. So I can at least come over the top in the attack. And then if I find a land, we get to add a line, make it to... Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay. Alright. That's a thing. Next turn, if we do double that... Alright. Just trying to figure out how this was going to look, but I guess we go with this. Alright. Cathar, sure, that works. That's actually not terrible for us. Okay, that's what we were really wanting. It was all about the land right there. Let's play this so we can start making more dudes. Attack. Make an extra one. Alright. Now we can start talking about what kind of crazy stuff can we do. Oh, now they're going to get to do the big attack first, though. That sucks. That actually hurts. That's unfortunate. If they attack, we got to block. We don't have a choice. Yeah. We're in bad shape now. We had to find one of our Cathars. I said, the opponent's at 12, though. Let me think about this. If we play a veteran and attack, 4 is coming in, 5's coming in, so they're at 7. So they have to block at least something on the ground, right? But they could block with the Cathar, and that'd be fine. So I'm going to go with... This is really interesting. I think this is all I can do, but I think we're still dead. Like, just force them in a situation where they have to block things. And they don't know we have another creature behind, but like, we need them to block with enough that we could chump block in return. And I'm going to take 1 from the Battlefield Forge when I cast the Guardian. I mean, you got to give up something else here. Like, that's the only way this works. Like, you got to give up something else. All right. We can at least live with that. Don't love it. But I think we're still dead. Oh, it's not right, because we tapped, because we already controlled a legend. That's the thing. All right. Yeah, we're still going to take 8, no matter what. Yeah, opponent just attacks with everything. We're dead anyway. Attack with all of it, opponent. Yep. GG's. Not much we could do. Oh, actually, yeah, that's exactly 8. Yep. We were just a little slow. I think I played that in the wrong order, though. I think I could have won that. Greetings from Argentina. Thanks for stopping in today. You could play Catilda. The problem is Catilda doesn't get the benefit of the other cards, right? Doesn't give you the ability to get the big attack in with the flyer. It doesn't get the bonuses from your other things pumping your soldiers. There's a couple other things. Like, you just miss synergies by playing it. Man, that was a close one. That was a close one. I feel like, yeah, I think I did that wrong. I think there is a way. Knowing I was on the defensive side, I could have played that a little bit differently and possibly won. This is actually fine, though. We'll keep this. We are going to call Soja and play this. How do we feel about this, opponent? Let's attack for 2 first. Nothing. It's very tempting. You know what? If you got it, you got it. Oh, they didn't have it. I was thinking we might be running this into a make disappear. But against blue-white, Thalia is real nice. I don't mind that. That's good stuff. All right. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go ahead and play this. No attacks. And we'll see what we can do next turn with a Yoshin Tactician. If we're lucky enough. Or is it just making the instants and sorceries cheaper? Is actually probably pretty good for them. Really. That's a cute card. I don't think it's really what we're looking for here, though. Try? We'll attack? I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. They want to march that. Okay. I guess it gets marched. Not much I can do about it. It's probably a bad move because now that they have a sweeper, they get their Urza back. But like, oh, they just have another Urza. That's the other option, I guess. Okay then. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and play this. And counter on probably this, honestly. Mostly because if there is a sweeper, that's the thing that's likely to live. But if they don't kill our Vanguard now... Okay, there's a farewell. You're just going to exile everything. Well, okay then. Nothing we can do about that. Like I said, I figured that was going to be the downside. And we were right. I'm going to go with this. Because if we get a land next turn, we can try to play both of these. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, there's a Teferi. Dun, dun, dun.
I'd rather show than tell.
Yep. I think we were just slow enough and getting stuck on a land there that it's going to keep us from being able to close this one out, especially with the opponent gaining life as well. Could be a real problem, but we'll see. Ugh. Tough. Tough. Not getting that extra land's disastrous here. Alright. Fateful Absence works. Oh, gosh. Yeah, not having that land's hurting a lot right now. Could have been doing a lot more. I think this is the beginning of the end, though. Just play like the other Teferi here, opponent. That's in there? I mean, okay, I guess. A weird thing. I don't know what to make of that. Was not expecting to see that, but okay. What are they getting back out of the yard? Just Urzas? Because this only gets creatures, right? Yeah, put a creature card from your graveyard. Yeah, all right. Interesting.
Win the quick way or the fun way.
Wonder how the legendary decks hold up. They're fine. I mean, they were fine last set. They'll be fine this time. All right. I guess we'll try this. Would have been nice to have had this to have extra bodies to sacrifice to that too. When that came down. Okay. I mean, I guess we gotta try. You know a Wandering Emperor is coming, right? But we still got to do it. And we'll just hate ourselves later. Oh, is there really not? Oh, weird. Okay. I could have sworn there was going to be one. Oh, that's unfortunate. We could have sent some damage at the opponent. All right, you kill some twos. And we're still at the same 4 land we've been at forever. And we're making no headway here. Hey, it's about time. A little bit too late, though. All right, I'm gonna get an attack in. Just call soldier, I guess. Alright. That's all we can do. Man, this is one of those times, like, I understand that people like playing blue-white control, but why on early access? Like, y'all are just having to sit through a long, boring game. And the worst thing for me is that I'm the jerk if I just concede early, you know, because then they don't get to play their deck. Alright, I'm going to let them have this one, though. Alright, like, this is... Alright, cool. Even if I could find a way to win, it's going to take entirely too long. Like, and the worst part is, the reason, and I'll tell you the real reason I don't like playing against control decks when I'm making videos, is that those make for bad content because the videos are all entirely too damn long. So, like, you end up playing, like, these constant, you know, 18 to 30-minute games, and I can't include more than one of those in a video, or else you end up with a video that's like 2 of those games and then 1 of something else, and that's the whole thing. So, a lot of those I play, even when I'm winning, I just have to, like, exclude them, which sucks. Hey, Saffron Olive. Fun dude, actually. We had a good dinner back in Richmond earlier this year. Had a couple good conversations. We will keep this going first. I think we're going to try to play Dinnick, I imagine. I'll even show them the Dinnick and say, this is what's coming, friend. Though, argument to be made, maybe I should be playing this on too. Oh, they're also playing soldiers, though. Alright, well, other than having something that first strikes, I'll go ahead and take a point here, because there's a chance we draw other lands and want to hold on to that. Not likely, but possible. But hopefully Dinnick will offset the life totals a little bit to where we don't have to worry about that so much. No blocks. Okay, so far so good. Alright. So we can at least play this game where we're gaining enough life to offset reasonable attacks. But we'll see. Propaganda Winter Orb. Yep, those, I don't know if I'd say it's fun, but it was good. Saffron. He must be talking to his audience, I'd assume. But, well. We'll see what happened. Hopefully his connection didn't drop. Alright. We're at 19. We're definitely going to get attacked here. Whether it's worth it for us to block, we'll see. I think it's only worth blocking if they attack with the veteran. If they don't attack with the veteran, it's probably not worth blocking. And next turn, I think we're probably going to play Guardian plus Veteran. Another Recruiter, another Veteran. Okay. Well, now it's not worth blocking Veteran, that's for sure. Alright. We're just going to take a hit. We will play the Fortified Beach. We will... Oh, I thought it was just if you had one in play as well. Oh, well, I guess you can reveal one from your hand. It doesn't really matter. Like, that's a weird thing. If you already have it, I don't know why I'd give you the option, but maybe there's a strategic reason you might want to show it to your opponent. That's fine too, I guess. Alright. Wow. Probably put the counter here. And I'll attack with this. Because, I mean, if they block with 2 things, we get to kill a veteran, so that's fine. The real question is if I'm willing to chump block with a siege veteran next turn on our side. I don't know that we are. So our play might be just block with Guardian, discard Thalia, and then have this that we can kill something with next turn. This is going to be a really tight game, and it really depends on what's left in their hand. And something else that pumps a creature is actually pretty bad here, too. Ooh, Myrel, that's going to suck. Ugh, that hurts. That ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. We could have definitely done worse there. Now what? We get to enlist this. We could tap this to make it a 6. I think I'm okay with that. Leaving this to block something. We get to flash this in. Probably block one, use this to kill that. They're going to make a bunch of 1/1s, though. We're going to create 5. Well, plus whatever they play. So they're probably going to make at least 6 creatures. Ugh. That's tough. But this might be one of our only chances to get damage in here. So, yeah, I'm into it. Let's put the counter here. Actually, I probably should have put it on Dennick. Ooh, I kind of want both of these. I say that. It's kind of only, yeah, it's fine. Let's keep them both. We'll need bodies to block their bodies, so. Alright. Plus, if we block with this and it dies, we get to replace it with a token, so that's fine. Just don't have something else that pumps your dudes, because that's going to be real bad for us. Oh, no. No. Okay. That's actually not the worst thing, especially since we know we have this on top. So that's kind of all right. Oh, they might be afraid of a Wandering Emperor here. That would be a legit thing. All right, you make a pile of dudes. Oh, could I not? Oh, I didn't have an opportunity to... What? I don't even know what happened there. That's super unfortunate. Because I needed to be able to kill that. Alright, GG's. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Huh. I mean, them getting rid of Dennick meant I couldn't play both of those. Like, I'm aware of that, but I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I realize Myrel actually keeps me from doing stuff, which is tough. So, either way, we ended up not drawing well enough to get out of that. I think we deserve to lose that one. Opponent goes first. Yeah, we're still going to keep this, though. Oh, that's an interesting one to pick up here. All right. Was going to do something a little different, but maybe we don't. Maybe we just wait. And we pass. No need to throw out the good stuff to die. We can throw out the crappy stuff first. That actually works out, I guess, about as good as we could hope for here. Though they're probably playing the Legend deck. But this is the best we can do for the time being, so let's get rid of that. Alright, untap land. Untap land. Oh, Lagrella, boo. Okay, sure. Alright, we did get the untapped land, though, so that's good news. Sure. And let's go with this. And this so we can start making more bodies. No attacks. Alright. Question is, can we outrace the legend deck? That is a real question here. We're probably going to be blocking Adeline. Like, keeping their number of legends down is pretty important. But us having a lot of blockers and potentially making more bodies is really, really good here. So let's go with this. And this. And no attacks. We'll just make more stuff. And then we'll try to Alpha Strike next turn. I mean, it's what we got. You got to work with what you got. All right. Can we do it? Trying to think of like what legendary creatures I could play here that would make us sad, but I can't think of one right off the top of my head. We could tap 3 untapped soldiers and get to draw a card, but I don't think we're going to have anything untapped. We're probably going to be trying to attack with all of it. Yeah, I'll even show them this, because we're going to cast it anyway. Though, actually, that's a bad move. I should have actually just left this up, because that would have been lethal anyway, and I could have protected the 5/4 there. It would have been smarter. Not that it matters, though. We're going to attack with everything. That's a whole big pile of damage. Wow. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. When does Brothers Wars come out on MTG? Next Tuesday. So you get to go to your local stores this weekend. Starting tomorrow, you can play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Paper pre-releases at your store. And then you'll have a day of rest on Monday. And then stuff comes out on Tuesday. So you can play on Arena. So lots of opportunity. Which is kind of good, because it supports local stores. You go out, play Paper, whatever. Then you come back and you get to play some Arena. Okay, we're going to be going first. Yeah, no way we're throwing this back. We'll show you this. And we'll just cast that. This is a quality little start. Swift Spear. All right, our first mono red player of the day. I'm probably not blocking here only because I have this that I can block with next turn. And the opponent agreed. Yeah, I'll just show you this because I'm going to play it anyway. And yeah, I'm willing to run this in. If the red deck wants to block, great. Like, you know the rule. If the red deck's blocking, you're probably winning. So, I'm good with it. Oh, it's not just red. It's got some spells in it. Okay. Sure. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm probably just getting rid of this. So they surveil, draw 2. Surveil 2, draw a card. All right. I mean, this doesn't actually feel too bad, right? We get to keep our thing next turn, Brutal Cathar, that out of the way, attack for 4. They probably kill Cathar next turn, get back their Swift Spear. And then we just see what happens after that. Or we could just have an Adeline, and that's great too. Let's do that instead. All right, opponent goes to 13. That's way better. Yeah, I'm not even interested in blocking a Swift Spear anymore. Oh, they're going to hit it with an obliterating bolt. All right, all right. It's dead. It's exiled, actually. All right. Whew, it's still aggressive, even staring 5+ damage in the face. All right, I respect it. Sure, we're just going to attack. And the turn. And that's 5, 6, 7, and if we get a land next turn, that would definitely be way more than enough. Oh, this is where stuff dies. All right. 17. They didn't even cast anything there. Wow. I feel like this is a trap. But if it is, it is. I mean, you know, what are we going to do about it? I mean, you're going to flash something in, I guess? I don't know. There's still a lot of damage. All right, make some 1/1. Sounds good. Yeah, still didn't really change much. And the turn. Would have been nice if we'd had the land for the soldier, or the ocean soldier, tactician, but we didn't get it. So now we wait. Is curate just a worst opt? I don't know. I mean, surveilling 2 is actually still legit. Deal 3 damage, create a power stone. All right. You have 2 Swift Spears. Okay. Is this where we finally get the untapped land? Because that would be nice. We did not, but that's actually not a bad consolation prize. I will take that. Okay. Opponent's going to go to 2. Sounds good. Doing a lot on 3 land here. Still just holding this one thing that would have ended the game a couple turns ago. But we survived it anyway. Sometimes things just come together. All right. Doom. Also, thanks everybody for coming by this afternoon. Much appreciated. 90 of y'all watching. Love it. And be sure to keep your eye out this weekend. Like I said, I have a bunch of content coming out around Brothers War to help you out. Make it easier for you to figure out what to buy, trade, whatever, at pre-release, all that stuff. Should be out tomorrow morning. Hexaman. I don't know this person either, but hey, welcome. This hand's okay. Double Thalia is not, like, exciting, but, you know, it's a thing. Spirited Companion. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Not sure where this is going. A Jetmir. Oh, is this like... you're going to put stuff in the yard and just reanimate? Yeah, I got a deck built like that. I see what we're doing. So the other thing here then is, can we get enough things in play to justify... goodness. All right. Not excited about this, but Because if they're able to get this out of the yard, then we're going to lose 3 things here. And Fable's going to make it easier for them to hunt those things down. Man. The only good thing is Thalia is keeping them from being able to do that next turn. So I think we're going to... Yeah. Why not? Alright. And we bought ourselves a turn here. Don't know if I can do enough over the next 2 turns to make this add up, but we'll see. We're definitely going to play a tactician. Well, I say that. If we draw something that we could play alongside this, we'd rather just play that and have more bodies, obviously. That would be great. That's not bad, because that will help us produce another thing. Whoa, Arena. You almost did me bad there. We're going to put a counter here, since it also first strikes. And we're going to attack with these. Make some tokens? Sure. Sounds good. And it doesn't change much. We can first strike down whatever's relevant on attacks, so that's fine. Alright. So we have another body we could effectively sacrifice here. Let's... Yeah, I guess I can't get rid of that, actually. Let's get this. Alright. See how bad it is. We're going to be sacking some things, because here comes a portal. If they've got it. Okay, they do. So portal it is. We have to sack 3 things. It's going to be 1. I can't really get rid of Thalia because we already made Thalia too big here. Don't want to get rid of this because it flies. I mean, I could do this and give them the informant back, but that seems kind of bad. And if I keep this, then we get it. I think it has to be Thalia, though. Alright. Gonna be Baird, gonna be Thalia. Mostly because we get tokens back and we still get to fly over if we do that. Alright. Counter, I don't think it even matters here. Sure. And then we're attacking with 5+. There you go. Whew. I feel like I got away with one just because I was able to identify their strategy early enough because I've got something built like that already. But if not, I think we could have walked into a pretty bad trap. What do you got? So Baleful Strict spoiled. Did they reprint it? No, they didn't, unfortunately. You're a consistent YouTube viewer, but you're just curious if on Twitch do you play more than just standard? Nope. For content purposes, I only play standard. In my free time, if I go play paper, I'll play a bunch of different formats, you know, but I don't draft or sealed at all. And mostly, here's the thing, and I'll just put it out there again, but like, I tell my community a couple times a year that I send out polls, and if at any point there's a significant amount that wants to see me draft, I will. But the trick is, I'm not going to play the draft games because I don't find those worth my time because I can spend time doing a bunch of other things that just are more profitable and make more money. We're going to keep this hand, by the way. So I would go through the effort of talking through the draft, why I would make my picks. I would even go through the process of maybe even showing why we want to build certain things. you know, or what type of decks we could build based on what we draft, and then that would be it. So if people were good just seeing that, then I would totally go ahead and play that. But if people weren't okay with that, then you're probably not going to enjoy the content I would make, and that's the main reason I don't do draft content. Hollywood, they do this every season. They have content creators that get to play early to show off the stuff, so y'all get a preview of everything. And there you go. Do I want to play Dinnick here? Nah, I don't really know what we're up against, so I'm going to wait. You thought you were clever to resurrect Portal? No, everybody's already on that plan. I think all of us have some version of that deck built already. Oh, opponent missed a land drop? Ooh. Alright, well, can we find a land? We did not, but this is not a bad card to find if we're going to be short on land. Get in there with everybody. Really happy about the new pack on Arena. Oh, you're talking about the gold packs. Yeah. Those are pretty good. Good block by the opponent, too, because blocking this would result in me getting another body. You definitely don't want that. There's a double striker. Oh, so they're on Mishra time is what they're doing. I see you, opponent. I could play Dinnick and then just play this for 1. I'm not upset at that when they try to block. Though they can play it out of their graveyard, but, you know, that's whatever. We'll probably try to keep this alive. I think I'm more interested in that. I mean, I could trade and just let Thalia die, but the opponent's stuck on mana, so I'd rather not. My opponent says GG's. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, gold packs. We put out a video this morning telling everybody. It was in the yesterday's update for the Arena State of the Game. But basically, there's a big detail on it if you want to know about it. But basically, every 10 packs, you'll get a free pack that has 6 rares and/or mythics. Technically, it's minimum 1 mythic and 5 rares, but it could be more. Each of your other rares has a 1 in 8 chance of being a mythic. But yeah, check out the video. It's actually pretty informed. I explain it for everybody and some other updates that are happening on Tuesday. Ooh, a lot of pain lands here. We're going to keep it just the same, but yeah, not great. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right, companion. I'm always concerned because I don't know what that means. Like, should I be playing Thalia here or should I be playing Veterans here? I'm going to go Veteran and assume this isn't just a spell-heavy deck. I don't know why I'm assuming that. Could be completely wrong. But we'll find out. So far, it's just creatures that happen to be enchantments. Okay. I think now I'm going to go ahead and play a Thalia. All right, they're chump blocking with those and just getting a lot of cards here. Another command. Wow, okay. Sure. Informant. Okay, so now we're also going to be putting stuff in the graveyard, try to get stuff into play. All right, everybody's doing some version of that today. Fair enough. Well, I guess the good news is we go ahead and do this. And we just attack and say, cool, you get to trade for our veteran. It's worth it. All right. In the turn. Opponent's at 10. God, they drew all 4 companions. Jeez. Okay. Sure. That's a thing that happened. Flash this in. We're going to do the rare get rid of this from the yard. And we're going to attack with all the bodies. All right, opponent goes to 1. Is that enough for us to win? Probably not, but we'll find out. I mean, if their best play is just get the portal back out, we just still have 3 things. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't do anything. That's not true. They could have a sweeper on top. Because you get to play... Oh, do you get to play it for free? You have to play it... Yeah, without paying its cost. So that's actually legit. That's a real thing. Though we can just exile whatever. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they're at 6. All right. Get this dude out the way. There you go. Yeah, so again, I think everybody's just got a version of that deck today. I don't know if there's a thing there, but I think those decks are neat. I don't think anybody's actually figured out the code, if you will, just yet on those. Let's see. Can't wait to sink into some hours into Magic. Just recently got the 40k decks. Oh, yeah. I haven't even opened mine yet. You're the sole reason why I downloaded Arena started playing this format. Is building an Undercity deck a good move? Since I don't even remember what the Undercity I'm gonna say no. You watch it and you're super helpful? Good. I'm glad it helped people, because I almost missed the announcement, so I assumed other people did. Oh boy. I go first. Double Igandra. We can't keep this. I was like, wait, those are 2 Igandros. Alright, this is somewhat better, maybe, if we're lucky. Watsy can afford it. That's so nice for the community. You know, it is a nice little upgrade. So we'll see how it affects things going forward. All right. Please don't kill my... Oh, Athalia's dead next turn. That's sad. Oh, Athalia's really dead next turn. All right. Well, if we don't find a land, we're already going to be in a world of hurt. I wouldn't even have minded having this turn if we'd have found a land, because then we would have got a 1/1 when it got killed, and that would have been great. Now, this is a lot more painful. Though it looks like they're also digging for a land. And they're also playing Portal to Phyrex. Like, everybody's playing that today. Oh my goodness, really? Ah, that's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, I'm playing what I got. I got no other choices, opponent. Sorry. Alright. Man, this is a deck where having these Siege Veterans would have been great, too. Just getting those extra tokens would have been big value here.
Something suspicious.
Alright. I imagine there's nothing we're going to do to recover from this, right? This is probably just too late. But who knows? Maybe it's not. Interesting. What are they using to get this out of the yard, though? Because the Gix Saga only lets you get creatures, I think. Huh. We'll see. We already played a Meld deck earlier, actually. And it was fine. Not surprised they're playing Diabolic Intent. Okay, well, we will try to attack here. Alright, they're chump blocking. Not a huge surprise. I think I'm going to play this. And just see what happens. Maybe their plan was just to straight up cast it. Maybe they don't have any tricks. Or maybe it's just like make treasure or something along the way. Yep, we're discarding a Brutal Cathar. Oh, they're going all in. Alright. Respect. I see what you're doing now. I got you. Okay. Don't think I have anything that's going to do anything. Yeah, GG's. You got it, opponent. We're dead skis. Like, we got stuck on land for way too long. The black card that mills with Hideaway. Yeah, but that's... I don't think that's necessarily what you want to be doing there. Because it's not the easiest thing to trigger. MTG Joe, I haven't seen any of their stuff in a little minute. That's cool. Yeah, we'll keep this. Why not? We'll try to turn this into a little bit of something. See if we find something good. That's not bad. Oh, this little recruitment officer not going to make it? It does. All right, end the turn. Ledger Shredder, sure. Any chance, I was going to say, any chance we could find a land, but this will have to do for now. We at least get to keep attacking. All right, opponent goes to 12. And... Actually, I assume our veteran's going to have a bad time here. Nope, a Ledger Shredder. And they did not follow with another card. What does that mean? Well, you have something here. If it's a Fading Hope, we're in a lot of trouble. Man, a land here would have been really, really nice. Alright. Attack with this for sure. This for sure. This for sure. Oh, man. Alright, we're in. This is gonna hurt. Yep. That's exactly what I thought. Not much we could do about it, though. Like, I knew the risk. Wait, they didn't double block our veteran? Well, now I'm curious what their hand is. Okay, Fading Hope, sure. I mean, we're stuck on mana, so that seems like the right thing to do for sure. Fable, alright. Yeah, that's strong. I mean, I guess so far, the good news is the games we lose tend to be when we don't get mana. So, like, that's solid, I guess. Yeah. How do you want to go about this? I mean, having this guy as a 2/3 is not the worst thing. All right, I'm going to go with this. Because we're not really aggressively attacking here anyway. And if the opponent doesn't do anything to our stuff... Oh, they're keeping their hand. That's scary. All right. Makes sense. Another spell here? Yep. Another Fable. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right. Well, their hand's probably not too great here. This thing is a little bit scary. Because So they played out of the yard. They get to draw cards. I guess we have to chump block this at this point. I'm not proud of that. But sometimes you just do what you got to do. Yeah, we'll play Dinnick here. Just trying to set up some situations where we're not giving them too many extra cards here since they're already seeing a lot. And we're so far behind. I mean, we didn't get our third land till whatever this is, like turn 6, I think. All right, Flyers coming in. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. Wouldn't be bad to have that available. All right. Much as I want land, and we may have to use this to try and kill a Legislator, I don't even know that we're going to get to be honest. But we just have to see what we can do. I mean, yeah, we're already in trouble because they're going to be able to copy Mirror Breakers. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Even if our opponent doesn't know, that's a situation where we're not going to win. We shouldn't be allowed to win. Nah, that one we were just stuck on lands. Like, our hand was actually really good. We just couldn't do anything there. Sometimes that happens. New to my channel? Well, thank you for stopping in, MTG Hermit. If you're a hermit, I have plenty of content for you to watch while you're stuck inside. Literally content every day since February 1st, 2020. February 2020 until today. We've just posted stuff, multiple things on most days. There was 2 things today, actually. I need to double check those, actually. How's our stuff doing today? Probably pretty good. Waiting on an opponent here. Not bad. You actually like today's videos. Thank you so much. Though it is funny, I have some people that like will downvote a video that where I'm like reporting news. I'm just like, I'm telling you what happened in the arena thing. Like, that's such a weird thing for people to downvote. But it's like, all right, yeah, I guess you're just mad about it. I can't do anything about that. Like, they did what they did to arena. I'm just telling you about it. We are going to keep this. That is a very funny avatar. Let's just put this in. We'll decline. We're not going to play anything here. All right. We'll do that. We'll pass. Then we'll see what's up. All right. Try to cast this. It resolves. Interesting. But it looks like there might be a burn spell. Or, okay, removal card. Works. Just the same. Let's play... I'm gonna go with this. My logic being is if they don't play another actual removal card and they try to put stuff on the ground, we can still come over the top, make some bodies. Alright, then another Infernal Grass. Fair enough. I can respect it. Even if I don't like it. Put a counter there. Get in there for 2. Alright, what are we staring at now? We're going to kill yet another creature. Wow, triple Infernal Grasp. Okay. Sometimes if you just got it, you got it. Back for 3. End the turn. I guess I could have played Guardian there, though, just to have another blocker. Or, I mean, a resilient creature in case they do have sweep the board. Though now we get to use this, and that's kind of nice. And then we'll attack. Alright, opponent says GG. Well, they still get to look at some cards here. I don't think it's just straight up GG yet. Oh, Dragon Engine. Alright. Yep, that is probably going to do it. And then attack. All right. Cool. We'll take that. So yeah, overall, I'm happy. I'm happy. It worked out well. So yeah, we did the... What did we play? Bant. I actually got to look at the decks we played today. We had a lot. So much stuff. Okay, so we played the Bant Urza's Festival. Pretty good. Didn't mind that at all. We played the Selesnya Artifacts. Was a lot of fun. That one I'm really happy about. So that one surprised me a little bit. And we just played... what was that? The Soldiers deck. And I actually liked all three of them. I think they're all playable. They're all pretty good. No major complaints, honestly. I would play these all again. So, yeah, so far so good. Season's off to a good start. Do you have a theory that Farewell gets twice as good because of the sets? I think it's just as good. It's already ridiculous. I don't think it gets significantly better. I think the thing is, it just becomes one of those cards you have to be aware of to play around. Maybe playing more discard stuff, playing Thalias to make stuff more expensive, or playing the Anointed Peacekeeper to make it cost more. And that's probably going to be your way out on a lot of this stuff. So, Pioneer release week going to be crazy. Could be. May figure this Twitch Prime sub thing out tonight. I need more early access Dragon content. I hear you. Well, you can show up even if you don't. You can just watch. You don't even have to sub. It's same as here. But yeah, if y'all would like to join the channel here, know that I do actually produce... I actually put out an extra video for our Tier 2 and higher members went out this morning. But I also put out some polls and stuff specifically to anybody who's a member. And if you're our top tier members, I let you submit deck lists. I give you deck help. And some of your stuff can even be featured on the channel. So people don't know that. So if you become a member, I do try to give some extra things where I can. Other than that, man, check out Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro's been great to me. ultrapro.com/PowrDragn if you need to get anything for your cards. And honestly, they are fantastic to me in the channel. And if you use promo code PowrDragn on their site, you'll get to save 5% at checkout. So just want to put that out there. They have been good. Please, please, please support them. But yeah, if you're looking for decks to play this season, I think there's going to be a lot. I think there's a lot of options. Other than that, just want to say thanks for watching. And honestly, I will catch you over on Facebook Gaming. I'm going to take a late lunch break here for probably about 30-40 minutes. Hop over there for about an hour and a half. Then take another break. And then I'll be on Twitch probably around, let's call it around 7:30, 8 o'clock Pacific time for about 2 hours. And then I'm going to spend my evening just editing some content for y'all. So lots of stuff still to go. But thank y'all. This was fun. We had almost 100 people hanging out live during the stream at one point. So much appreciated. And I'm going to be streaming more on YouTube soon as well. So you'll be seeing more of that. So yeah, thank y'all. Love you. As always, take care of yourselves and your family. Remember to be awesome. Be awesome to each other. And otherwise, yeah, that's it. I'm going to go grab something to eat because I'm actually starving now. But it was fun hanging out with y'all. I learned a lot. We had some good conversations. And people learned about like cheese and stuff, which is great. See y'all later.